Hey, this is Joe from the Livingston Public Library with another installment of Joe's Jukebox, where I share some of the best musical material in our collection. Well, Women's History Month just ended, but of course that doesn't mean we can't continue appreciating all the contributions women have made to our culture. And you can read about some of music's most indomitable women in this book, Women Who Rock, Bessie to Beyonce Girl Groups to Riot Girl, edited by Evelyn McDonnell and published in 2018. It includes over 100 essays, each about a woman who has left her unique fingerprints on the pages of music history. And while the book's called Women Who Rock, we're not just talking strictly about rock musicians. It's more like women who rock in the sense that they made waves, pulled no punches, and did it loudly and proudly. It starts with legendary blues singer Bessie Smith. It ends with Brittany Howard of Alabama Shakes. And in between, there's Patsy Cline, Nina Simone, Odetta, Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, Dusty Springfield, Janis Joplin, Joni Mitchell, Yoko Ono, Patti Smith, Debbie Harry, Grace Jones, Cyndi Lauper, Madonna, Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson, Salt-N-Pepa, Selena, Tori Amos, PJ Harvey, Fiona Apple, Missy Elliott, Laura Jane Grace, Amy Winehouse, MIA, and Lady Gaga, just to name a few. All the short essays in Women Who Rock come from accomplished writers such as Ann Powers, Daphne A. Brooks, and Gillian Garr, and they're accompanied by gorgeous illustrations of each musician. And although you may have already heard much about the iconic ladies in this book over the years, the essays offer sharp and fresh insights about them. And plus, not all the subjects in here are exactly household names. Personally, I was happy to be introduced to musicians I wasn't familiar with before, like Alice Bagg and Angelique Kidjo. So whether you're a casual music fan or a serious one, whether you want to read the whole thing cover to cover or just flip through to check out the subjects that pique your interest, I highly recommend Women Who Rock. It's currently in our print collection, and if our copy is currently unavailable, you can always request one from another of other Buckles libraries. And if you read this book and then want to dive even deeper into these women's stories, we also have no shortage of books written about or by many of the musicians in it. We have biographies on the likes of Janis Joplin, or Nina Simone, or Odetta, or Joni Mitchell. We have memoirs and autobiographies like Face It by Debbie Harry, and Resistance by Tori Amos, and Cyndi Lauper, a memoir, or the wonderfully titled Grace Jones, I'll Never Write My Memoirs. We also have a memoir written by Loretta Lynn about her friendship with Patsy Cline. It's called Me and Patsy Kicking Up Dust. Speaking of country music legends, we also have Dolly Parton, Songteller, which I spoke about in more detail in an earlier one of these videos. If you're interested in learning more about the contributions of black women to rock music, we have Black Diamond Queens, African American Women and Rock and Roll by Maureen Mann, with sections on influential artists like Big Mama Thornton and Tina Turner. Or, if you want to examine Beyoncé's work through a black feminist perspective, we have Beyoncé in Formation Remixing Black Feminism by Omasike Natasha Tinsley. Again, all these books are in our print collection, and with many also available from other Buckles libraries, or as ebooks or audiobooks through Overdrive and Hoopla Digital. And of course, there are hours and hours of the actual music recorded by all these women available on Hoopla Digital or on CD through select Buckles libraries. That's all for now, but till next time, remember, sisters are doing it for themselves, standing on their own 2 feet, and ringing on their own bells.